my fellow epic PC gamers out there, Sarah here from Thermaltake Australia. Did you end up inadvertently spending 60% of your Witcher 3 playthrough staring at all the pretty environments? Because I know I did, and you know what I say? I have no regrets. So if you're anything like me, games looking and feeling as amazing as possible is very high on your list of gaming priorities. Whether it's upping your cores or getting a beefier GPU, here is our list of the top 10 games coming out in future that you might want to upgrade your PC for. Coming in at number 10, we have Dying Light 2. We're expecting some pretty hefty graphics in this one, especially considering its 2015 predecessor still holds up today as being one of the best looking zombie survival games out there. The game is said to be of a bigger size than the first and features a 4-player cooperative multiplayer, so you really don't want to be that guy whose PC keeps crashing mid-fight. Luckily, this game doesn't have a set release date yet, releasing sometime in 2020, so you've got some time up your sleeve if you're holding out for this one. Taking our number 9 spot is Gearbox's long-awaited Borderlands 3. This is a game many of us, including myself, are super excited for, and considering it is coming out soon, you might want to look at getting that upgrade you have your eye on sooner rather than later, with the September 13, 2019 release date. While this game's look is stylized so your specs might not necessarily need to be amazing, it has the potential to be incredibly beautiful, with several gorgeous looking environments already shown off in previews. Additionally, it, like its predecessors, has an open world setting and will probably require a bit of power to load in the big areas of the map. So you might find a more powerful rig would give you less time stuck in loading screens. Which will be specifically helpful when your buddies are waiting for you to load in during co-op. Once again, don't be that guy. For our number 8, it's Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Returning to the Star Wars video game universe, this game is looking like it's going to finally wash the sour taste of the whole Battlefront thing from our mouths. This game is being made by Respawn, the guys who made the Titanfall games, and the free-to-play Apex Legends. And considering how nice looking and running those games can be with a great setup, it's not hard to imagine how amazing this game could look and feel on one as well, especially considering the recently released gameplay trailer where some scenes look straight out of a movie. If you're going to be exploring the far out reaches of space and get fully immersed, make sure you're ready to go come its release date November 15, 2019. Lucky number 7 is the latest in the Gears of War series, Gears 5. Returning for its 5th game, the Gears of War series has always boasted very impressive graphics and smooth gameplay. I remember this game series being good looking back in the Xbox 360 days, so that's saying something. Also, with all the new add-ons they're packing into this game too, including a local co-op mode and a map editor, it seems this game is really going to pack a punch on your PC when it comes out September 10, 2019. Just missing out on the top 5, coming in at number 6 is the new IP, Control. This game looks incredibly graphically demanding, coming from Remedy, the studio that also did Quantum Break and Alan Wake, 2 incredibly good looking games. On top of the realistic look of the characters and very detailed environments, your character also possesses superhuman powers, able to explode things and fly through the air. A game like this would be such a shame to play at lower settings, so ensure you don't have to by August 27, 2019, when it's officially released. Rolling into the top 5 is the latest installment in one of the biggest series in gaming history, Halo Infinite. As the 6th installment in the Halo series, the Master Chief is finally back, and this game looks incredible. From the snippets shown in the 2018 E3 announcement trailer, which was filmed entirely in their new engine, this game is going to look insanely beautiful on a fully kitted out PC. And our boy Master Chief deserves the very best after all he's been through over the years. Currently, the game is still in development though, and looks like it'll be released around the end of 2020, so lots of time to save up those pennies to ensure you're playing this game at its best. Time for another of my most anticipated games of 2019. Our number 4 is Doom Eternal. The sequel to 2016's Doom, which was another game I remember spending far too much time looking at instead of playing, I can only begin to imagine how many of my future hours in Doom Eternal are going to be spent in the same way. id Software always creates some of the most incredible looking environments to explore, as well as being at the forefront when it comes to FPS gameplay, with 2016's Doom to me being one of the smoothest and most rewarding feeling FPS games in the last 5 years. I can't wait to see Doom Eternal play and look even better when it finally drops on November 22, 2019. It's the final countdown, and coming in at number 3 is the insanely cool looking The Outer Worlds. Helmed by Obsidian Entertainment, the makers of the by far best Fallout game, comes The Outer Worlds, an open world space exploration game which looks like if Fallout, Borderlands, and No Man's Sky had a baby. The landscape design looks incredible, both exteriors and interiors, and not to mention an awesome sounding story as well. This looks like the sort of game that an old system might suffer on, losing much of that ever-important immersion. So time's ticking as this game releases October 25, 2019. Coming in just under the top mark at number 2 is the long-awaited Cyberpunk 2077. From the makers of The Witcher 3, another game in which I probably spent over 20 hours in just looking at things, CD Projekt Red, comes Cyberpunk 2077. This game is a dark, futuristic open-world FPS set in a very urban, gritty landscape called Night City. And boy, will this game look amazing when it finally drops on April 16, 2020. So luckily, you have some time up your sleeve to get everything in your PC nice and ready for it. And we made it! The final spot! So who takes out our number 1? Well, it's a game we know next to nothing about and probably won't for a good few years. It is the as yet untitled Elder Scrolls 6. Now, you could say this is a little bit of a cop-out because we don't really know what the Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be like yet, but considering how amazing you can still make Skyrim look today with a good PC and some mods, we can only begin to imagine how incredible this game is going to be when it finally drops. And considering it's probably going to follow suit with all the rest of the Elder Scrolls games and be open world, this game will be a big test on your rig. It looks like it's at least 2 games off for Bethesda at the moment though, sadly, but start saving now, because I can guarantee you'll definitely need it. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy, remember to leave us a like and let us know in the comment section down below which upgrade you're saving up for your PC, or which of the games we mentioned you're most looking forward to. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and ding the bell icon to be notified every time we upload. We'll catch you in the next one. If you did enjoy it, please feel free to give us a like and let us know. Oh, I just hit the computer. Try that again. Sorry, buddy.